businesses are closed, and the main roads mostly are clear. I know the side roads aren't, but some of them are, because they were snow covered again. And you got to give the state and county and city time to get down all these roads, because they can't just be at everywhere at every minute. But we have with us Cody Emberton, and he's also thrown his name in the hat for Monroe County Judge Executive. And of course, like I said, they have till the 25th. If anybody else plans on running, I hadn't heard of anything or nothing, but they had till the 7th, and then the Kentucky's legislature started meeting that week on Tuesday, January the 4th, and they changed it because of the restructuring and redistricting. I can't say it. All the areas, of course, like the Representative Bart Rowland, his area changed. And of course, Jimmy Carter and Terry David Dewberry are running in his spot because Bart's not coming back as representative. But that area consists of Monroe, Metcalfe, Cumberland, and Adair counties. So, we got Cody Emberton in here. Of course, this is only for Monroe County. That's all we need, isn't it, Cody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's all we need.
So, first off, just tell everybody who Cody Emberton is. I don't know you, and I told Brock the same thing. I know Brock, but I actually do not know Cody Emberton at all. I know his parents, but that's all I know. So tell everybody who Cody Emberton is.
Yes, sir, Randy. I'm Cody Emberton. Been in Monroe County all my life. I graduated in 2004. Played sports in Monroe County. Live in Mount Hermon, Kentucky, a little community here in the county. I farm, raised in the cattle business, clerk some cattle sales around. Everybody, I just I've been in Monroe County all my life. Been out in the county. A lot of people, some people know me, some people don't. Try to be out and about. I haul cattle for people, and I just trying to get into the government situation here in the county, and I just want to try to help everybody here in the county.
All right, so who is your parents and grandparents?
Well, my parents are Gary Emberton and the late Debbie Emberton. My grandparents was Ralph and Claire Nell Emberton. My grandmother was a city clerk here in Tompkinsville in the 90s. My mom's parents my mom was from Red Bowling Springs, Tennessee. Foy and Margie Turner was my grandparents on my mom's side. I have a sister, Christy Emberton. She graduated from Monroe County in '97. She was a cheerleader at the University of Louisville and at the University of Western. She lives in Ohio, and I have my wife, Caitlin Emberton. She's a teacher at the Barron County High School. I have 3 children, Emma and Arlo and Allie, and have a little and due any day. Due date's February the 5th, but it could be any minute. This snow kind of scares me a little, Randy, because get trapped at home there. But yeah, I enjoy my family. Everybody, I enjoy the whole county here. I take pride in the county and love being a citizen of Monroe County.
Of course, like you said, you were born and raised here then.
Yes, sir. Born here and raised here. I'm 35 years old, born in '86, and be 36 years old in April. So
I graduated in '85, and you was born the next year, wasn't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Of course, a lot of people know Gary Emberton as the ice cream man.
Ice cream man.
I don't know what he does now.
He's retired. He's been in the ice cream. Of course, my Ralph was my grandfather. He had the Medigold ice cream distributorship here in Monroe County and surrounding counties. And my dad been riding the ice cream truck since he's 12 years old. But he's retired now, and he helps me on the farm and helps me haul cattle and different things.
He just didn't have the ice cream sound of the going down the street.
That's right. He delivered a lot of the local stores and a lot of and grocery stores and the little country stores. And
now, did Ralph Emberton, did he have like a milk route at one time and delivered milk to your house?
Now that I do not know for sure, but I know he had a milk route he delivered to the store, same as the ice cream.
Yeah.
And
now, it seemed like I remember when I was a little at one time somebody would come to our house on Monroe Drive, and deliver milk. I may be wrong, and I may be dreaming.
It may have been. Ralph done a lot of things in the county. Of course, my grandmother, I told her she was a city clerk. And, of course, my uncle, Charles Emberton, used to have the Quick Shop Market here in Tompkinsville. He's a big sponsor of Monroe County. And my aunt, Joyce Ford, they're here from Monroe County.
Yeah. All right. So, like I said, you throwed your name in the hat. What made you decide I'm going to run for judge executive?
Well, Randy, I just tell you, back the third day of November, the first filing day, I picked my papers up to run for magistrate in District 2. I was wanting to run for, I had in my mind to run for magistrate, but I wanted to, I picked them up and I pondered on it, and I never did take them back, and I had in mind of running for judge too, but I thought, a young person, you kind of got to get your feet wet somewhere. I'm just being honest with people. And the more I thought about it, I decided that I'd just go ahead and run for county judge. And Friday the 7th, it was snowing them 2 days, and the courthouse was closed. And but I got some officials to come in, and they filed me to run for county judge.
Okay.
And I felt like that I want to try to help the community and try to help get things, lined out. It's we live in a good community, and we got a lot of potential here in Monroe County, and you just got to try to do what's right and what you feel like's right, and work with the other elected officials in Monroe County to get things done. It takes a team. It don't take just one man, or it don't take just one woman. It takes a team of people. It takes the people of Monroe County to get something done, not just one elected official or another. It takes everybody working together, and you can't promise nobody nothing, because everybody has to come together. One person may promise somebody something, and somebody promise them something else, but that's part of the problem. We need to all work together and come together and get things straight around here and fix for the county, for the people to enjoy where they live.
Yeah. So what made you decide to go from magistrate to judge executive? I mean, what?
Well, the more I thought about it, the more I prayed about it, the more I felt like that's something I needed. I felt like there was a reason that I didn't get those papers. Like I said, I picked them up on November 3rd, and there was a reason that I didn't take them back up there, and that reason was because I felt like I needed to be in the county judge's race.
Okay.
Everything happens for a reason, is the way I look at it.
Right.
And what goes around comes around.
So what are you looking at in Monroe County? Okay, how old you said you was 38?
35.
35. So in your 35 years, what have you seen that's happened in Monroe County that you want to see different?
Well, there's a lot of things,
but we got time.
I want to see, I'd like to see things, people get along in the county. I mean, I know you got politics, there's things, and I know I'm getting into a whole different world right here. And everybody, I don't care if you're 80-year-old or you're 20-year-old, there's always something, you can learn something new every day and learn how to help people. And this county needs a lot of things. There's roads needs to be fixed. There's money that needs to be spent the correct way. There's lots of different, just little things in the county that needs to be fixed. And it takes people of the county to tell each other without, to make things work. And I want to see the county be a better place. When you come into town, you go to surrounding counties around. When you come into town, there's always nice welcome signs or things like that around the town. You got to look presentable to get things done. But that's the first step to get things done. Look presentable. Then you got to take it and be able to present something. So that's one thing that I want to try to do for the county is try to make the county look presentable, and then work to make it presentable with the other elected officials.
All right. Let's take another quick break, and we'll be right back with Cody Emberton. Welcome back to Monroe Monday, January the 17th. And that's what we were just talking about off the mic. The primary is May 17th.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So everyone can get out and vote. And I'm not sure when the deadline is for registration. To register to vote. I don't. But anyway, if you're not registered to vote, you need to get with your clerk, Teresa Sheffield, and register to vote if that time's not passed. And express your opinion on May 17th. And of course, we have with us Cody Emberton, and he's running for Judge Executive in May. He'll be running so far against Brock Carter and, of course, Mitchell Page. And he's 35 years old, he said, you know, of course, 3 kids, 1 on the way. Been up in Monroe County all of his life. Guess basically a cattle farmer, I guess you could say, wasn't he? You know, you raise cattle and haul cattle.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
know.
sir.
So,
But like I said, I've been into politics, you know, life. My grandmother was a city clerk in the 90s there growing up, so I've always been around and seen how the political side of things work.
yeah. But like I was asking him earlier, you know, what are some things that you've seen that needs to change? I know you said roads and you know, I mean, what else are you looking at?
How the county, you know, how the county spends the money. We need to spend it in a right, you know, mannerly way, not just spend money on something that's kind of I don't know how to politically say, you know, kind of useless, a piece of you know, anything that's just wasted money. We need to spend the money the correct way and the right way, and make this. Let's just get this everybody come together as a community, the people of Monroe County, not just, you know, it wouldn't be, if I'm elected your county judge, it wouldn't be just my decisions the way I feel. I'm the type of person that I'd listen to, you know, everybody work together, the magistrates, the clerks, you know, PV, everybody in the whole elected officials, and listen to the people of Monroe County and try to help do if they've got a question or problem or trying to want something done, listen to them and try everybody to get along and try to help them work together to do it.
Yeah, what's the saying go? It takes a village. It takes a village to.
Exactly right. It takes and that's one of my things, and that's on my signs is I'm working for the people of Monroe County. You know, and I hope that everybody will. You know, I'm not a big talker. I don't have Facebook. A lot of people, do not got Facebook, and I'm not going to get it just because I'm running for elected office, and that's just the way I am. And I'm going to, you know, there's things that, you know, Randy, you said there was a Facebook. She was a videoing for it's
My
row. If you want to see, you know, who I am or whatever, there you can get on there. Randy said, but I don't want to tell somebody something and not do what I, you know, or change who I am just to try to get somebody's vote. I would rather, you know, and like I told a man the other day, I can't promise you nothing. It takes everybody to work. If you got a problem with your road, call me. And just like the snow's on, I'm the type of person, folks, that I'm not to set, like this snow's on, if somebody's got a problem, you call me. If I'm elected, I'll be out there to help you. I'm liable to be in a plow truck myself. I don't want to just depend on the county road, the boys at the barn to go out and do the job, and me sitting in the house watching TV drinking a cup of coffee. I'm going to be out there with them. I'll be out helping anybody in the county. If you needed a grocery, you know, anything you needed, anybody could call me, you know. And that's just the way I am, a working person, and I want to try hard to do what's right and fix things around. You know, there's all kinds of just simple little things. There's culverts in the county that all they need's a rake stuck in them and the rocks pulled back. Just different little things. Pick up trash on the side of the road. It's just, you know, and I'd be out trying to do that stuff myself, not just set up in the office in the courthouse.
I know a lot of people don't want to, you know, like you said, you get out there and you do it yourself, you know. But you know, you also got to delegate too, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You got to, you know.
You got to show them that you care enough to get that stuff done.
I would never ask nobody to do something that I couldn't try to do myself.
Yeah.
Because that's what it takes, and everybody's got it. You know, it's just, you know, there's a lot to learn. And then I know I'm a younger person, but I think it's just a time for a change in Monroe County for some of the younger generation to step up. And it's I know I got 2 opponents there, one incumbent Mitchell Page and Brock Carter's younger generation, and I wished everybody the best and I hope everything goes good.
Yeah, you know, I mean, that's just like in our United States now. We're so divided, and it's you know, between the left and the right, basically the Democrats and the Republicans, you know. And I've always been I'm always for the person that I think is going to do the best job. I don't care if they're Democrat or Republican. You know, I don't care if they're black. I don't care if they're white. I don't care if they're red. You know,
I agree with you 100%.
you know, and that's the way it should be.
Yes, sir.
But a lot of times people just look at, you know, well, look who their family are, or there is, or whatever, you know, and that's the only reason they vote for them. But, you know, people need to go out and vote for what they believe in, what that person believes in, you know,
and that's another thing, Randy, right there what you said. People need to go out and vote. That's a problem we got. The people has got so fed up with the government, they don't even go vote. So please, people, go vote. That's your right you have. That's what the people of Monroe County needs to go vote. That's one thing that's a change right there that I wish, you know, I like to see people go vote. Whether it's for whoever, just that's your right you have, and you're the people. You make the decisions.
Yeah, I don't know how many registered voters we have in Monroe County, but I think we've got, I believe Congressman Comer said 11,500, something like that was Monroe County.
Monroe County, yes, sir.
You know, so, you know, I'm going to say half of those vote, 5,000 anyway, 6,000 or something, you know, but, you know, we don't have that voter turnout like we should.
That's exactly right, and people need to get out and take pride. You know, people. That's why I say it takes the people, it takes a village, it takes an army to get things done, and everybody working together and make things happen.
Yeah, it does, and you know, back right now, I want to thank the magistrates. You know, a lot of the magistrates are going out with the folks and plowing the roads.
That's right.
You know, they're riding with them, riding their roads with them. They might not be driving, but they're riding the roads and saying, you know, well, this is my road. We need to get down this one. We need to get down that one. You know, and push the snow out of the way. You know, and you know, we've got in Monroe County, we have. I forget what Mitchell said. We got
lots of roads.
Lots of roads, 300 or 400
and
miles.
You know, and that's the people. You're talking about people that everybody the county road department can't be on every road at the same time. But if people see they're out of trying, and the county officials, the magistrates, the judges are all trying to help, that they probably will come be patient with people. You know, and that's what it takes. Everybody out trying to get things done.
And like you said, city, state, and county government needs to work together. You know, and build Monroe County back.
That's exactly.
You know, there's just been a lot of things that's going on, and I'm not blackballing any administration, but you know, Monroe County has had a lot of businesses go away, and we're just having a hard time in Monroe County. You know, Clay County, Tennessee is considered right now, they're in one of them what they call poverty counties. You know, and I don't care to say Monroe County could be a poverty county. If you look at all of Kentucky and go by population and stuff, I mean, you know, we could be ranking down there pretty low in the poverty counties. We don't have no big factories.
No,
you know, I mean, we lost a big factory. We've lost several big factories. You know, we had all kinds of sewing factories at one time. We had a cable factory here, and all those are gone. That's, you know, and those were 300, 400, 500, 600 people working. And where they have to go now? They have to go out of town, most of them. You know, I know we may not be able to get, you know, in say the next 4 years, we may not be able to get a big factory in here, but you're looking, you know, if you could employ 100 people in a small business.
There's only 3 or 4 businesses in this town that employs more than 50 people. And that's what I was getting at. We got to be presentable look presentable, have our ducks in a row before we can present to ask a factory to come in here. You've got to start at the bottom. As a man told me one time, if you want something done, go to the head of the spring. And you got to go to the head of the spring and start. And then you can work your way downstream and get jobs and factories in here.
That's what my daddy always told me. He said, if you want a cold drink of water, he said, go to the head of the spring.
That's a man told me that I'll never forget it.
So that makes a lot of sense, you know. And so I appreciate, Cody, you coming in. And
yes, sir.
Any parting words? I know, like you said, get out and vote.
I appreciate coming in here, Randy, and I appreciate the people of Monroe County listening to me this morning. I'm not a real big speaker, but I do what I can and speak what's on my mind and what's right. And I hope everybody please go out and vote on May 17th. Whether whoever you decide to vote for, that's the main thing. Go to vote, and it takes the people of Monroe County to come together as one.
All right, we appreciate Cody coming in. Appreciate Brock coming in. And like I said, this will not be on tonight at 6 o'clock due to recording problems I'm having here at the radio station. My other computer is down, and I've not figured this other computer out how to record on it. But if you would like to see a rebroadcast of it or see the interviews, go to My Row on the Facebook page. That's MYROE, My Row, on the Facebook page, and it will be on there probably later on this evening or tonight, and you can watch the full interviews. All right, folks, appreciate everybody listening in today, and that's all the time we have for today. And next Monday, we'll see what we'll do on Monroe Monday. Hope everyone has a great day and enjoy.
Monroe County Medical